Good morning, children. Welcome back to our next maths class. Today we shall learn the fourth chapter, that is rational numbers. In the previous classes or the previous chapters, we had studied the concept of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fractions, etc. And in this chapter, we will be learning about rational numbers. First, we shall revise natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, etc. What are natural numbers? The counting numbers are called natural numbers. The counting numbers that begins from 1 onwards. The numbers that begins from 1 or the counting numbers are called natural numbers. And the smallest natural number is 1. What do you mean by whole numbers? Whole numbers means the numbers that begins from 0 onwards. The natural numbers together with 0 are known as whole numbers. The natural numbers together with 0 are known as whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Thus, every natural number is a whole number. But 0 is a whole number which is not a natural number. And the smallest whole number is 0. The smallest whole number is 0. Now next we shall learn what is integers. What are integers? All natural numbers, 0 and negatives of natural numbers are known as integers. That means the whole number line. The number line itself. We know at the center of the number line we have 0. To the right side we have the positive numbers and to the left side we have the negative numbers. Here all natural numbers 0 and the negatives of the natural numbers together are known as integers. 1, 2, 3, 4 etc. are positive integers. -1, -2, -3 etc. are the negative integers. 0 is neither positive nor negative. Remember children, 0 is neither positive nor negative. So every positive integer is the same as natural number. So every positive integer is the same as natural numbers. Now we shall learn what are fractions. The numbers of the form a upon b or a by b, where a and b are natural numbers. Where a and b are natural numbers are known as fractions. Here we need to remember these fractions are in the form of a upon b or a by b, and where a and b are natural numbers, not integers. They are only natural numbers. Examples are given below: 2 upon 3, 5 upon 9, 53 upon 95, etc. Now we shall learn the new concept, that is rational numbers. It is somewhat similar to fractions, but here it is also in the form of a by b or p by b, p upon q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0 are called rational numbers. I hope you are able to understand what are rational numbers. The numbers of the form p by q or p upon q, where p and q are integers, and you already know what are integers. Integers are the natural numbers 0 and its negatives of the natural numbers together are known as integers. So here it is also in the form of a upon b, where a and b or p and q are integers. Few things to remember when we say about rational numbers. First one, each of the numbers 3 upon -4 or -6 upon 10, -9 upon -5, 8 by 12, they are examples for rational numbers because these are all integers. Second one, 0 is a rational number since we can write 0 is equal to 0 upon 1. 0 is also a rational number since we can write 0 is equal to 0 by 1. Every natural number is a rational number. Every natural number is a rational number because every natural number has a denominator, that is 1. You know, when we say 1, 2, 3, counting numbers, when we say, though we write as one single digit, every number has a denominator, that is 1. 2 is equal to 2 upon 1, and that means 2 divided by 1. What is 2 divided by 1? Is equal to 2 only. That's why we don't write 2 upon 1 or 3 upon 1. We don't write because it is just equal to the number itself. But remember, every natural number has a denominator, that is 1. Therefore, every natural number is a rational number. Then moving on with the fourth point, every integer is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. Because every number has a denominator 1. I already told you. So, every integer is a rational number. If m is an integer, it can be written as m by 1 or m upon 1, which is clearly a rational number. Every fraction is a rational number. Every fraction is also a rational number. Let a upon b is a fraction. Then a and b are whole numbers and b is not equal to 0. But every whole number is an integer. Then a upon b is the quotient of two integers such that b not equal to 0. Therefore, a upon b is a rational number. So once again we can say 0 is a rational number. Natural numbers, all natural numbers are rational numbers. Every integer is rational number. Every fraction is a rational number. Remember all these things while you learn this chapter. Now, we have two concepts, that is positive rational number and negative rational number. Positive rational number means a rational number is said to be positive if its numerator and denominator are either positive or both negative. What is that? A rational number is said to be positive if its numerator and denominators are either both positive or both negative. Like 2 upon 5. Here both are numerator and denominator, both are positive. So it is a positive rational number. Minus 8 upon minus 12. Here both numerator as well as denominator, both are negative. So this is also a positive rational number. But what are negative rational number? Negative rational number will be then, it will be like a numerator and denominator. Any one of them should be positive, or the other one should be negative. A rational number is said to be negative if its numerator and denominators are such that one of them is positive integer and the other is negative integer. For example, minus 3 upon 6. So here numerator is negative and the denominator is positive. In the other case, the denominator is negative, numerator is positive. So here we can say negative rational number means any one of them, numerator or denominator should be, one should be positive and another should be negative. Then there are three important properties for the rational numbers. There are three important properties for rational numbers. First property, if p by q is a rational number and m is a non-zero integer, then p by q is equal to p into m divided by q into m. We know this, children, already we learned. To find out equivalent fractions, we used to multiply the given fraction by 2 upon 2, 3 upon 3, etc. To get the equivalent fractions, the value does not change when we multiply any fraction by the same numerator and the denominator. Because we know when in any given fraction, if the numerator and the denominators are same, 2 upon 2 or 3 upon 2, its value is equal to 1 only. So when we multiply any number by 1 with 1, the value does not change. Same way, even in case of rational number also, we can multiply by any rational any number with, but remember the numerator and the denominator should be same to obtain this equivalent rational numbers. Property number 2, if p by q is a rational number and m is a common divisor of p and q, then p by q is equal to p divided by m upon q divided by m. This is the concept that we use for finding out, reducing into the lowest term. To find out the lowest term, we used to divide the given fraction by the HCF. That means both numerator and the denominator should be same. That's exactly what here we are doing. Equivalent rational numbers, the concept of that once again I am explaining. On multiplying the numerator and the denominator of a given rational number by the non-zero, same non-zero number, we get the rational number equivalent to the given rational number. Similarly, on dividing the numerator and the denominator of a given rational number by a common divisor, we get the rational number equivalent to the given rational number. Thus, two rational numbers are said to be equivalent if one can be obtained from the other by multiplying or dividing its numerator and denominator by the same non-zero number. Thus, equivalent rational numbers are equal. Third property, we know if there are two fractions given. Same way here, if two rational numbers are given, a upon b and c upon d, we have a by b equal to c by d. How do we know? Just cross multiply. If a into d is equal to b into c, then we can say the given two fractions are equal. The example is shown here. Minus 15 by 18 and 5 by minus 6. Let us check whether they are equivalent. Cross multiply. While cross multiplying, we get the product same, 90 and 90. Therefore, we can say the given two fractions are equivalent rational numbers. Fractions or the rational numbers. Here it is rational number because integers, numerators and the denominators are integers, so they are rational numbers, and the given two rational numbers are equivalent rational numbers because while we cross multiply the given two rational numbers, we get the product same. We shall learn these concepts in detail in the next class with the help of some more examples and the exercises. Thank you.